Okay, first, thank you for taking the time out to come speak with us today.
So,
So, can you give our audience a little bit about who you are, where you're from?
I go by the name Saint Penn. Uh, I'm from Jasper, Texas. I live in Houston, Texas. I'm an artist. I, I'm also an engineer. I have my own studio. I work out of H-Town Studios. Um, Business owner. Got a business called The League Entertainment. You know, what's for our studio time we do also merchandise, clothing. You know.
Okay. Um, for us who don't know where Jasper is, we're about
No,
that.
my bad. Jasper, Texas is in East Texas, 409 area. 409 area code. It's like close by Beaumont, Port Arthur.
All right. So, how did you get up into music?
Um, Honestly, I've been doing music my whole life. I used to be in the choir back in church when I was younger, and I didn't decide to take it seriously though until um after I quit playing. After like after I quit playing football. Um, for the longest, that was my passion. That's what I always thought that was gonna be my what I ended up doing when I got older. But as I got older, I realized it really was more. The dream was never really to be in the NFL. It was the lifestyle that came with it. You get what I'm saying? And it was also the thing that I loved about it was the camaraderie, the teamwork. You know what I'm saying? It just brought a lot out of me. But then once I started doing the music and learned the business side of that, it brought a different type of passion out of me. You know what I'm saying? I was way more hungry, way more dedicated to it. And yeah, so that's how it got me.
What position do you play in football?
I played running back, fullback, linebacker, no nose guard, all depending on the year to be honest. But for the most part it was running back and linebacker.
Okay. Now, what have you taken from football that you apply to music on an everyday basis?
Uh, that's a good question. Um Maybe work ethic for sure. Work ethic, like I said, the camaraderie, the teamwork. I like to collaborate. I like to collaborate. But beyond that, though, I like to. That's a good question, man. It's probably all type of things that I don't even realize. Because you learn a lot of lessons through football. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like I take music kind of like fearlessly, and I feel like a lot of that came from football. Like I said, I played nose guard at once upon a time. And I'm not the tallest dude, so I'm like smallest dude on the field going against the biggest dude. So that take a different type of heart, it take a different type of mindset. So it's just like what I'm saying. So that definitely helps. When I'm in certain places where some people may be a little nervous. But yeah.
Okay. So being from Texas, what type of style are you bringing?
Now I tell people all the time, my music is I call it's some down south player shit, man. It's some down south player shit, man. Like I said, I'm from the same area as UGK. I'm from the, Pimp and Bun. I grew up on Zero. I grew up on Scarface. All four of them names. They all in my top 10. But I also, DMX, Tip, Wayne. It's just I like real music. But it's like I try not to just be serious at everything. I make fun music as well, but at the same time, like everything I do, like I try to be true to myself and and I feel like that's what Texas music is always been about. Like we tell real stories and really like how we live it. So
Okay. At one time in the industry, Texas had a nice run with a nice little stronghold.
mm,
You know, now there's still a few out there, but it's not as many. Do you think y'all could
We
grab
come,
and
we bringing it back. We bringing it back. It's coming. It's slowly. Everything happens in its own time. Atlanta, y'all got it. Y'all done had it for a while. Really, New York had it for a long time. And I just really feel like just naturally though, it's just you just gotta stay down, keep pushing, keep mastering your craft, and then once that light shines in your direction, you gotta be ready to take it. And I believe just from working the scene, like I see some amazingly talented people out there that the world don't know of yet. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is keep pushing. I believe they gonna be there just like I know I'm gonna be there. So I think it's coming. I think it's coming back. We got people like Sauce Walker, Megan Thee Stallion, Maxo Cream. They pushing real hard for the city, real hard for the state. Rest in peace to Mo3. But Yellow Bees and the boys in Dallas, they doing their thing as well. So I think Texas on the way back. Here we come.
Okay. Now, you say you wear a lot of different hats, so you're more of a businessman than an artist as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what out of your different ventures, which ones are you focused on the most?
At the moment, okay, well I just dropped my project, so that's everything I'm doing is centered around that, right? Everything I'm doing is centered around that, and anything that I've realized starts to get in the way of that, I have to maneuver that a little differently. Like say, follow your heart on our streaming platforms. Same thing, follow your heart on our streaming platforms. But I also have my studio. And then that one, I use that. That's my base of operations. You know what I'm saying? That way, people they like to hear my music. They like my quality. They see how I'm moving. A lot of people come to me, and they want to work with me just because how good my songs are. You know what I'm saying? And that brings me some fans. It brings me revenue as well as I got my merchandise, got the t-shirts, the sweaters, the hoodies, and that one right there that's for my street promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to go in these streets and sell mixtapes. I need to go in these streets and sell shirts and sell this. But guess what? While I'm doing that, hey, you rap? Okay, I got a studio. Oh, you do videos? Okay, yo, we do that too. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like everything feeds each other. Like so they all kind of go hand in hand. So yeah, it makes it a little easier because no matter what, the goal is to make X amount of dollars a day. I don't care how it get done, but as long as it gets done, we able to keep moving. Keep moving, keep investing.
Okay. Now, you seem to be an intelligent guy, and so when you're doing music, do you do music to where you're trying to educate, or you do a lot of the trap music?
I don't do trap music. I'm not trapped. I'm not gonna let nobody trap me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I make music that some of it could be can ride in that same playlist as the trap music in some instances, but I don't. But it has to be how I'm feeling that day. You get what I'm saying? Like I go out how I feel. Like if you play a song or you play me a couple beats and I'm listening to it and whatever that beat brings out of me, you know what I'm saying? That beat made me get the on some, you know what I'm saying, on some just straight rapping stuff. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like straight bars. I'll do that if I feel like this beat needs me to sing, needs me to be melodic. If I feel like it's bringing up some feminist stuff, female stuff, I'll talk about that. If I feel like it's talking about some real life thing, whatever it's bringing out of me, I do my best to paint that on the beat. You know what I'm saying, on the canvas, like. So I just really let the beat bring it out of me. Yeah. A lot of times I don't know what I'm feeling until after it starts. Once I get the freestyle and it comes out, I'm like, okay, that's what that is. And you know where it came from. You might not know you want to say it, but you know where it came from. And then you just, you get into your zone and you bring it out, bring it out.
Okay. Now, how much did you pay attention to the political and politics and things like that?
I pay attention, but like at the same time I don't. Like I'm pro black, like the max. Like I'm not like, but not on no like anti-white thing or nothing. But it's just pretty much I'm focused on building within my community and helping my community build. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of that stuff I don't be feeling like really concern us. We gonna be in the same situation anyways. I'm more focused on the stuff that we can control, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like you know what I'm saying, like making sure you know what I'm saying? Like I'm more focused on learning the revenue, learning like how different ways to make money at this point in my life, cuz it's like I'm not about to sit out here I'm not about to be sitting out here marching and begging nobody to change it. I'd rather put myself in a situation to where I can help change it. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Like I don't like politics. I don't like politicians. They liars. That's what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. So that's me personally.
Okay. Now we were just reading an article in reference to Houston.
Okay.
About the hanging.
Jasper.
Actually in Jasper.
James Bird. That's one you talking about?
About the hanging.
It was a dragon or a hanging?
Dragon.
Yeah, James Bird. Yeah, that was I believe that was like 1998. I mean, it's some racism in you know, it's the South, man. You know how it is. It's not necessarily the town itself. It's not more racist than any other town, but it's more or less them little outskirts of it. You know what I'm saying? Certain places you don't want to be at. You know what I'm saying, after dark. You know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say after dark, but just you know, certain places they a little less friendly to our type. But it's not necessarily the town. It's more than smaller areas right outside of just period, like, you know. And yeah, that one right there, that was real cold. Look, that was real cold. It was I believe it was three white men drug a black man by the name of James Bird Jr. And yeah, I was only like 4 years old though. They passed up my grandparents' street though while they was doing it. So yeah.
So do you think that's something that the black community can recover from, or you think?
Oh yeah. We got a strong black community in Jasper for sure. We got a strong community. We come together. A couple years ago. It was a similar incident. A neighboring town, Hemp Hill. A guy by the name of Alfred Wright was he had went missing, and this man was a family man, had 2 kids, but he was married to a white woman, and and he came up missing, and people in the town were saying some things like, you know, some people were saying like he's messing with the sheriff's daughter and all type of stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, the way the whole thing went down, like the police force, they looked for him for like a day or two. And then they come back, oh, he's probably just somewhere on some drugs or something like that, and they called off the thing. But this is a man who college graduate, like I say, has whole family, kids, and yeah, and they just called off the search and nobody's known him. The people close, nobody known him to be on no drugs and nothing like that. But then they called off the search in like a day or two, like a day or two. And then the town itself, like the black people, like we go out there in the woods and they go find him, you know, his parents, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole town came together and like they went and found him themselves, like without the police, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we take care of each other for sure. Like we know what it is. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's definitely still some things out there, but for the most part, it's not a bad town though.
Okay. Now your project again is called Follow Your Heart?
Follow Your Heart, yeah.
Okay. What's the single that everybody should be rocking to?
No Simping, Ask About Me, I Cry, I'm Him, and what's another one? What's a good one? Oh, I Need Love. I gotta check that one out. That one surprised me. That's one that a lot of people have graduated to. I almost didn't make my project, but that's one of the ones on Apple Music that keep a star by it. So yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, man, we definitely appreciate you taking time out to come sit down with us.
Yes, sir.
Can you give everybody your social media information?
I go by the name Saint Pen X on all social medias, and it's SAINTPENX. Yeah. And the league on YouTube, the league, no E's, all threes, and my website, theleague.com, no E's, all threes, TH3L3AGU3. All right.